Hey, King Richez, here I am again with another response to one of your fantastic videos. Let me just say quickly, your channel to me is equivalent of Marvin Gaye. Your channel and you are the Marvin Gaye of YouTube for me. Assuming you do know who Marvin Gaye is and what a legend he was, but for the benefit of those who don't know, Marvin Gaye was one of the great singers of the 70s and late 60s, and he died. Unfortunately, he died in the 80s. But if you don't know who Marvin Gaye is, Google him. He was a musical icon, bad soul singer. And reason why I liken your channel to Marvin Gaye has never recorded one record that I dislike. Every single record Marvin Gaye has made, for me, has been a winner, and that is your channel. Every single video you've made is to me like a Marvin Gaye record. Every single video. Let me just laugh because what you're gonna get this old boy in a lot of trouble. I got a bone to pick with you. You're gonna get me in a lot of trouble, and I'll tell you why you're gonna get me in a lot of trouble. Because the video that I'm responding to, right? The title is so politically incorrect. I do not have the courage to even repeat the title of what I'm talking about. I'm going to give hints to it. And the reason why I'm so chicken shit is because I'm a black man that's guilty of having sex with enough big women. Let me emphasize what I mean by big. I don't mean big, Jabba the Hutt large. I mean, as they refer to my parents' island in the Caribbean, Grenada, they say, me like a tick woman. Me like 'em tick, as in curvaceous, thick thighs, big ass, still with that curvy, slim-like figure, but chunky. Tick, me like 'em tick, you know? Anyway, so that's my... So, anyone who is not into a tick woman, they would class the women that I fuck as fat. So hence the reason why I can't really give the title of the video that I'm referring to. So the most polite way I can put it is, you said the reasons why good looking women become nice or why they are not nice. And you gave a description of 3 types of others than attractive. And one of them was referring to their size, and hence why, if any of my exes or let's say friends with benefits was to associate me with that video, I'm gonna have to answer some very awkward questions, right? So let's leave it at that. I haven't even got the guts to leave a link. You know what I mean? So you're just gonna have to work out which video I'm talking about. Anyway, let me get to the point because I'm rambling a bit. You said women are influenced by what's streaming at the current day, and you gave a reference. You said that if black men had a better reputation, if they were, like, say, portrayed as someone to be with, if they were portrayed like, say, the Avengers, with most of them were black superheroes. You mentioned that in that video I'm talking about. The black man would be the guy to go for. What I want to point out is that streaming has taken place before you were born. Now, before I get to the point, let me just make something clear for everyone else, right? Let me make something clear. I'm not talking about what is right and wrong. I'm only talking about what is. I'm not saying the situation that the black man is the best situation. Of course, it can be better. I acknowledge that. So I'm not saying, yes, we're in paradise and everything's good. I'm not saying that. So be clear, that's what I'm saying. If you leave any comments ignoring what I've said and you're going to start telling me about what is wrong and what is right, I'm just going to delete your comments because I already pre-warned you. I'm not talking about what is right and what is wrong and how things should be. All right? Make that clear. So, come back to the streaming, as you put it, has been happening before. Right. For me to make my point, I've got to tell you about a exchange I had with a black woman on YouTube. She was complaining about the black men in the UK the amount of black men in the UK dating outside their race. And she said, oh, if you look at Asian men, they don't date outside the race in the numbers that UK black men do. So I pointed out to her, well, I said, well, you are not comparing like for like. Now, for those of you who are not from the UK, when us in the UK, we say Asian, we're talking about India, Pakistan, Bangladesh. I know in America, when they say Asian, they mean Far East. But here in the UK, Asian, you can mean Far East, but most of the time we mean India, Pakistan, and India. Anyway, so Asian men don't date outside the race in the numbers of black men do. So I said, well, you're not comparing like for like. I shall give you examples. One, let's start off with music. Black music is the most popular music in the world. 90% of the music that most people listen to or hear in the Western world is music of black origin. Even if they're unaware that rock music, heavy rock music, is music of black origin. It originated from blues, and Jimi Hendrix pioneered the heavy rock sound. If they're also unaware that hardcore house music, if they assume that just because mostly white people listen to it, that it's white music, they're wrong again. Music of black origin, I'm afraid, sorry. It started from the 70s, from disco. Disco originated from soul, and funk originated from soul. So it goes back to it has black roots. So I'm just emphasizing my point there. So, right, black music is inclusive music. They're white musicians playing black music, UB40. Jean Paul, Asian Jamaican MC, black music. We go back a bit before your time, Vanilla Ice or white rapper. Oh, okay. We'll go Eminem. Eminem, white rapper, black music. Elvis Presley, black music. So black music is inclusive. How many non-Asians are worldwide famous for playing Asian music? I rest my point. So that's the music. So on the social side, black men would seem appealing because you've got the music references, right? Okay, let's turn to sports. I don't even have to really go into any names. How many Asian Usain Bolts are there? How many Asian Linford Chris's are there? You see what I'm saying? So visually, you've got that side again, and then we got Hollywood. How many Asian Wesley Snipes? How many Asian Denzel Washingtons? How many Asian, I don't know, Jamie Foxxes? Do you see my point? How many Asians equivalent of Black Panther? You see what I'm saying? So you've got music, sports, Hollywood. And then if you went into politics, it's more so the Americans, you got black politicians and so forth. So visually, commercially, what we've seen, you've seen black people they're well in the frigging furniture. They're well amongst the furniture. Like I said, I'm not saying we're portrayed the best. I'm not saying things are the best. I'm making it very clear, but we are there. Compare that to an Asian man, right? So from a woman's point of view, right, you say Mr. Patel, she thinks of the corner shop, the off-license guy down the road. You say to a woman non-black woman, you say black guy, she could think athlete, she could think actor. Do you see what I'm saying, right? As I told you before, I work as an entertainer, and many times the agents would call up and they say, oh, could you do the performance for this Lithuanian party or a Polish party, because they requested a black guy. Many times when I've got to do a stage show, the lineup seems to be 2 white guys, 1 black guy. Or if you're performing to a black crowd, at best it'd be 2 black guys, maybe 1 white guy. But in the 17 years I've worked as a pro dancer stroke performer, I have never heard tell a lie. In 17 years, I've only heard 1 request for an Asian guy. 1. That was from a group of Asian girls. But even when I performed for Asian women, I was surprised when I've turned up, they had requested a black guy. So, you see, so I'm just emphasizing the streaming has taken place, but not on a scale that you may be aware of, but it has taken place. Yes, there is room for improvement. I do agree with that, but I'm just pointing out it is already happening. Catch your drift. Anyway, before I leave off, I'm quite old school. I'm quite new to all this technology sort of thing. So at some point, I would like to support your channel. So I don't really know much about this. Is it Patreon sort of thing? So I'd like to donate some money towards it. So I'm gonna do my research. If there's anything I need to know, like a specific email or something, just leave it in your comments, and then I can get to do it. Because I'm like, was it £1, £5? That's not going to kill me. I could easily donate it. I may not necessarily use the Patreon as such, but I don't mind supporting a brother because your channel is just the bomb. It really is. Anyway, thanks very much for entertaining me that last video. What was I talking about? You're gonna get me in a lot of trouble. Anyway, guys, everybody, have a good time and keep up the good work. Your channel is just brilliant. It is just absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much. Okay, bye. I gotta go.